Democrats will take anyone who isn't spilling their secrets. Kamala selling everyone out. She crashed the Democrat machine and is now selling it for scrap. After Biden got cooed, Jill rang Dougie. It wasn't a booty call. It was a warning.
Be careful what you wish for. Her tone was desolate. You're about to see how horrible the world is.
Kamala's first circle of hell, picking a VP. Newsom didn't pick up the phone. Pete was too gay, and Shapiro too cocky.
I had a nagging concern that he would be unable to settle for a role as number 2 and that it would wear on our partnership. I had to be able to completely trust the person in that role. Every day as president, I said, I'll have 99 problems and my vice president can't be one.
Kamala had 99 problems, 107 days, and 0 answers. All she knew was she didn't want a VP that was like her, a total liability. So she went with Tim Walz, the biggest dud of the year. She thought his insecurity was cute.
He was immediately self-critical. I'm not a good debater, he said. I've never used a teleprompter. He was less polished than Josh, but he had an appealing authenticity and was genuinely self-deprecating. A lot of people in politics act self-deprecating, but it's just that, an act.
Tampon wasn't acting. He's a train wreck. And when it came time for him to perform at the debate, he fell flat. Kamala underestimated his ability to F things up. Wait until Walz hears Kamala called him fat and that she barked like Hillary to warm up.
A professional voice coach had also offered to come limber up my vocal presentation. She was very serious about her job, but she wanted me to stand there and emit animal noises. For cover, I enlisted my entire team to join me. We could all be embarrassed together as we made the weird hums, grunts, and trills she instructed us to produce.
Charlie Spiering is the senior political reporter for the Daily Mail and author of Amateur Hour, Kamala Harris in the White House. Charlie, I'm actually enjoying her book a lot more than her public speaking.
Well, that's true, Jesse, but one person who's not enjoying this, and indeed the entire Biden team is not enjoying this sort of simmering feud between the teams, and it's really threatening to go into an all-out civil war. They're disgusted that Kamala and Doug are sort of airing some of their perceived grievances and dirty laundry, and they're very upset after working very hard to try to prop her up for 4 years. The idea that they were not there to defend her, they find ridiculous. Jesse, I had former White House staffers who were saying that, sometimes, events spiraled out of her control and their control, entirely self-inflicted. They have a long list. For example, the infamous YouTube video with child actors, her infamous brawl, open war with Vogue magazine for choosing the wrong image. This is really just the conclusion of a very difficult, tense relationship throughout the entire Biden presidency.
And she's also just like loading the clip and spraying every Democrat around her. You got Newsom, you got Walz, you got Shapiro. I mean, everyone's taking lead. Can she ever run after this, or does a book like this mean her career is finished?
Well, it's very interesting, Jesse, and Democrats are just, dreading the idea that she's going to go on a 15-city speaking tour to promote this book. All the different interviews, they're bracing for all the word salads, even more stories they think will come out. They really see her as someone who wants to be wanted again on the campaign trail, and many are seeing this as an effort to get back onto the national stage. You notice how she's ramping up the rhetoric against Trump. They fully expect her to continue to warn of his fascist tendencies, as we saw in Rachel Maddow earlier this week. And remember, Kamala Harris was one of the original haters of ICE. When she ran for president in 2020, she said the entire agency needed to be reimagined. When she was a senator, she compared them to the KKK. So it'll be very interesting to see whether or not she continues on this trail in the hopes that Democrat voters will sort of fall into line again.
All right. Great sources, Charlie. And next week, we'll know how good the book sold, and we'll keep you posted. Thank you so much. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.